in a small, remote village nestled deep within the mist-shrouded mountains. There stood an ancient mansion known as Ravenwood Manor. Legend whispered of its dark past, of secrets buried within its walls, and of the tragic fate that befell those who dared to venture too close. The tale began with a young historian named Emily, eager to uncover the mysteries hidden within Ravenwood Manor. Armed with her notebook and camera, she arrived at the village, greeted by wary stares and hushed whispers. Undeterred by the warnings, Emily ventured forth, her curiosity driving her towards the looming mansion. As she approached, the air grew thick with a sense of foreboding, and the once cheerful chirping of birds fell silent. Pushing open the creaking gates, Emily stepped into the overgrown courtyard, where ivy crawled like serpents along the crumbling stone walls. The mansion loomed before her, its windows like vacant eyes watching her every move. With trembling hands, Emily crossed the threshold into the darkness within. The air was heavy with dust and decay, and the floorboards groaned beneath her weight. She moved cautiously, her heart pounding in her chest. As she explored the mansion's labyrinthine corridors, Emily began to hear faint whispers echoing through the halls. At first, she dismissed them as a trick of the wind. But they grew louder, more insistent, until they seemed to surround her on all sides. Terrified, Emily pressed on, driven by an insatiable curiosity to uncover the truth. She stumbled upon a hidden chamber, its walls lined with faded portraits of long-forgotten faces. Among them, she found a portrait of a young woman with sorrowful eyes, her gaze hauntingly familiar. In that moment, the whispers reached a crescendo, swirling around Emily like a sinister melody. She clutched her ears, trying to block out the sound, but it was no use. The voices grew louder, more agonized, until they threatened to consume her very soul. "Free us," the spirit pleaded, her ethereal form flickering in and out of existence. "Release us from this cursed place, that we may finally find peace." With trembling hands, Emily reached out towards the portrait, her fingers brushing against the canvas. In that moment, a blinding light enveloped her, and the mansion shook with a deafening roar. When Emily awoke, she found herself lying in the courtyard, the mansion nowhere to be seen. In its place stood a field of wildflowers, bathed in the warm light of the sun. As she made her way back to the village, Emily couldn't shake the feeling that she had witnessed something beyond the realm of the living. And though the mansion may have vanished, its echoes would linger on for eternity, a reminder of the forgotten souls who once called Ravenwood Manor their home.